By and large, I would say yes. I would say it is a reflection of a lack of adequate preparation of having a ready candidate. Now, at some level, that's too simplistic an answer, because one of the things that we know about what's going on in companies today around the world is just the incredible rate of change, and change that can fundamentally shift a company's requirements for success that could outstrip how well they were able to anticipate and plan the development of talent to be ready for it. Easier said than done. It's easy to say, well, if they were, if they had to go to the outside, they failed. But I think as a general rule, it's not a positive, it's not a plus mark on the report card that they did a good job with succession, because the statistics are fairly compelling that says going to the outside has a greater chance of failure than going with the inside. Of course, the risk staying on the inside is people only bring to the party that which maybe their insular world has provided for them. And so it goes back to the question of how do you properly develop talent, and it is by making sure that the perspective is so wide and so broad that they potentially bring the best of both worlds. So I think that a company is better off if it can go to the inside. Of course, this has provided tremendous work for search firms when going to the outside, because in there is an assumption. And this is, there's a number of pitfalls and warning signals that can shape succession or failed succession. And one of the pitfalls is the assumption that is because somebody was a success someplace else and had a track record, that they're automatically going to become a success in this organization. And that drives a lot of, let's go to the outside, find a winner, find somebody who's done this, bring them in. And so often we find that, then you read in the press 6 months or a year later, the person got fired because they really weren't, although they were tremendous talent, they weren't a good fit. And there's greater predictability around fit, which is such a critical component to a successful succession, when you are cultivating and developing talent from within your own organization. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know.